What is up, SmackNPie? SmackNPie here. Welcome back to another Poppy Playtime Chapter 2 video. Some of you asked me that, hey yo Smack, why are you not covering those small teasers that Mob Games have been posting on Twitter? Well, I was waiting for the full thing, and now that the full thing is out, let's talk about it. So, Mob Games, like I said, they were dropping this full posters, small, like, pieces. And finally, after 5 days, we finally have the full thing. As you can see on your screens, ladies and gentlemen, this is the full train poster, and there are a lot of things that's happening within this poster. So of course, number one, this is the train area. Immediately, this will connect with the Playtime company. The hallways are very reminiscent of what we've been playing and getting in the gameplay of Poppy Playtime Chapter 1, and we've seen that in Poppy Playtime Chapter 2 gameplay trailer. It is not out of like completely separate. The theme is still there. It is in line with Chapter 1 gameplay. It's not completely new territory, but it's like it's new territory as in like a place we've never seen before in a place that we're so familiar with. Number one. Number two, the train. This train is super important. There have been theories going around that we will use this. Even I theorized here that we will use this train because it's a train that leads to the exit straight out of the Playtime company. There's a notion that we'll use this train immediately after Mommy Longlegs boss fight, and this area will be covered in fire like a blast. The whole thing will be on fire and whatnot, and that's how it's gonna happen. But coming back to the poster at hand, we have a couple things to note. Number one, Mommy Longlegs, we just talked about it. Fire, boss fight, mechanics, gameplay. Number one. Number two, the scary doctor, aka scientist. Top right. Look at the top right. I'll zoom in at the moment right now as we speak. When I posted this on Twitter, you guys like, it's just a normal doctor. No, just the silhouette of it is just creepy, bro. It's just creepy. If you have someone wearing full white with their hair all the way, why am I saying hair all the way down? That is creepy. I get scared. I get spooked by this kind of stuff, so I'm here for it. Number one, we're gonna come back to these scientists in just a second. Number three, musical memory section. So another play area within this facility, within this company. So here you have, you know, musical memory. It's basically like musical chair-ish, like it's in the same vicinity. If it's not exactly musical chair, but it's like the same, because there's this area made with the stairs. It's not open at the moment, but it will, so it leads to another one. So we're gonna see that later. And finally, come back to the scientists at hand. Scientists. They're not doctors, they're scientists. Watching these kids who are happy to get into the train. Some of them are going to the musical memory. Some of them are just admiring Mommy Longlegs. Others have been playing in the other play areas. There are some other kids waiting to hop on the train for their turn. What's going on? What is happening? Well, there's a theory, ladies and gentlemen, that this is how Playtime Company do their orphan experiments. So a while ago, like when the whole idea of orphans being used, experimented on, and being turned into toys, it was a big deal. Similar thing is happening. Playtime Company let these kids, these orphans, stay here, play here, and they observe them. And the most innocent ones, the ones that are most vulnerable, they use those kids to further their progress within the experiments. The train itself is an experiment. This whole area is like an experiment within an experiment. So you have the experiment of, you know, turning into toys, and then you have experiments of taking it to the next. So I hope you guys are getting what I'm trying to share. Like, I know what I'm saying, like I know what I'm trying to say. I hope that it is conveying what I'm trying to say. And finally, ladies and gentlemen, I'm so excited for this. The game's lore, it's gonna be so tight. I'm here for it. Subscribe for more story explanation. Finally, a lot of you have been saying there is a release date. I'm not sure. Terrico, another great fantastic YouTuber, he made a video on it as well. I don't know. Look, I don't know. Alright, on the left, bottom left, there's a signature there, and a lot of you are saying that that is a hint directly to the release date. People are saying that there's a shape of 1 and O, and then you have May, so 10th of May. If you remember, the original release date was the last week of April, but then it was pushed to May, early May. So it's not far-fetched to think that 10th May is a possible release date, is a contender for a possible release date, but I'm like, I'm not sure. If you told me that, hey, Poppy Playtime 2 is coming in May, I will agree with you 100%. I was like, yes, I'm on board. But to think that that is hinting towards an exact specific date, I don't know. If it happens, ladies and gentlemen, I will give shout out to the people who said that. But until then, ladies and gentlemen, what do you think of this train poster, and most specifically, what do you think of this 10th May? Let me know down there. Yeah.